I'm Addie.
I'm Emma.
And we're from the Santa Barbara Middle School Team Press, here with
Wendy MILETTE, Director of the My Hero Film Festival and Media Arts Education Program.
And Jeannie Myers, co-founder and director of the My Hero Project.
Great. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi.
So Wendy, the last time we talked to you, you said that your goals for My Hero is to find more ways to use technology to bring young people together, creating a global community. How are you continuing to work to achieve this goal?
Well, we have numerous gatherings coming about, and we have one coming in Laguna Beach in May, and we are going to do a special program for the young people in that community, and we're going to bring some films from around the world to the young people in Laguna Beach. So that way they're going to get to learn about heroes. The hero Malala, who's a human rights activist, who a lot of people know who she is, and we have a lovely film about her. We're going to play that for the kids, and that's one way to kind of make the world a little smaller through a multimedia event.
You've done many things in the wide world to educate, empower, and inspire young people to understand that they can make powerful differences in the world. But there are many problems in our community that have impinged our ability to have these extra classes and the extra materials. Problems like budget cuts on our educations. What are your thoughts on this?
I think that the people that are supporting the My Hero Project understand the budget cuts and the need for enrichment in the classroom, and the people that contribute to our digital library are professionals as well as students, so they're adding movies and stories and art and music to a digital library that's freely accessible to students in 194 countries around the world who use our website. And what we do is try and raise funds to support this operation that then serves millions of students around the world. And it's not in any one classroom, it's in many classrooms, and then students are invited to take it home and use their own digital portfolio on My Hero and share their stories, art, films, and music. So that's the way we're trying to address this challenge and the need to sort of have a better appreciation of each other and values of heroes that are changing the world for the better, especially in terms of the environment and human rights. That's sort of the areas that we like to focus on. And we're really thankful because it's the students and teachers that use the project who make it a much more beautiful and rich place to visit. So that's...
And it's free.
And it's free. It's really accessible. So as people get more and more access to mobile devices and iPads and cell phone technology, we can bring a library to them that otherwise they might not be able to afford, in the books and things like that are expensive to send to Africa, but watching our movies online and sharing stories online has become more and more accessible to so many people. So that's very exciting to us.
You've done many things. How did you choose who to invite to this event?
Actually, one of the co-founders of the My Hero Project is Rita Stern-Milch, and Rita helped coordinate and produce this evening, and her husband David Milch is a very brilliant writer and author, and because the theme was Poetry and Jazz Appreciation Month, David's mentor was Robert Penn Warren, who's a great poet. So we were very honored that David would spend time with us tonight reading poems from Robert Penn Warren. And Paul Cummins is the founder of this space that we're in, as well as many important schools and innovations in education. So the fact that I'm reading poetry that he shared in this library got me very excited about him sharing some of his poems tonight. So Rita brought in some of the other younger talents that she knows, and Victoria Murphy, our curator for the gallery, shared her art, and Playing for Change won our media award several years ago. So it's really fun to take the films that we love and project them on a big screen with people together watching them, as opposed to by yourself online. So it's fun to have these multimedia events, and Stu Perlman, who played music, is also the director of the My Hero Audio Studio. So you can listen to some of his music on myhero.com/audio, and he's hoping to invite more and more musicians to share inspiring music on our website. Since we're here at the Herb Alpert Educational Village, it's appropriate that we bring more music into the multimedia storytelling that we're doing with My Hero.
Do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I invite everyone to share. You know, think of your stories, think of your heroes, write a story, make a film, do some art, and upload it to the website, and allow the global audience that we have to see your work. So I invite you all to participate.
How does this building embody your vision for education?
Well, for My Hero to have a space at the Herb Alpert Educational Village in the Capshaw Spielberg Center for Art and Educational Justice is a dream come true. My Hero's been operating for 17 years in a small space in Laguna Beach and in my home. So to have a home here with other nonprofits and students from New Road School and faculty where we can collaborate and grow and improve our program is just an amazing opportunity for My Hero, and we're really thankful to Herb Alpert, to Paul Cummins, to Steven Spielberg and Kate Capshaw for helping nonprofits like My Hero find a home in this beautiful space.
Do you have anything to add to that?
There is the sense of community that we have in being here. It really fulfills the visions that Jeannie and I share, and it's beautiful because Jeannie and I started our friendship in a school in Laguna Beach that has a very similar kind of foundation as the schools here in Paul Cummins' vision, and that's called the Community Learning Center. And so Jeannie and I came together initially as parents and in a program where I was a teacher for her children, and that was really based around community. And now we find ourselves full circle back in an incredible community, and we're finding and we're bonding with the community here because it's new. And it just feels really empowering and really kind of magical in a lot of ways. So we're honored and grateful.
The My Hero project is all about finding your heroes. Who are your heroes?
I have so many heroes. You know, Jeannie, why don't you start on that
Okay.
one?
I have been so fortunate to discover heroes from around the world for the last 17 years, and I'm continually inspired by unknown people's stories that come into our website that just make you feel so humble because of these people's generosity and kindness, and whether it's a family hero or someone who's doing things with science. We recently featured a story on the Associated Press news service that we're a member of about a scientist at Brown University who is putting computers on the brains of paraplegics, and the brain is sending a message to a robot to move a straw to someone's mouth. And the idea that you can use technology to empower people who don't have the use of their arms or legs, but whose minds are fully capable of instructing a computer to do the action for them is just so exciting to me in terms of where the future is. And that's just one story that came up in the last month on My Hero. And in the meantime, there's a young girl who started out as a My Hero reporter. Her name is Slater. She was about 5 when we put a video camera in her hand, and she's about to turn 21. And she's speaking out on behalf of people who are affected by climate change and making a feature film. And she is empowering people who otherwise would be voiceless to explain the personal impact that climate change is making on their lives. And she's dedicated the last 4 years of her life to making this feature film. So, you know, she's one hero that I really love and admire, and she's one of many. But it's been a beautiful thing to see Slater's journey being supported by other heroes on My Hero. So, you know, Kathy Eldon is a hero that we've featured for a long time, and Kathy Eldon has a nonprofit that has been promoting Slater's vision. And Jenny Stepanek is the mother of a poet, Maddie Stepanek, who died when he was 13, but he wrote 5 best-selling books in his short lifetime, and Jenny's been helping Slater reach her dreams. So collectively, I see the power of the people who inspire me to help move the visions of young people forward. And it's so exciting to see that, and to know that My Hero is a small part of that journey, you know, gives me a great satisfaction. So.
And I thought of one, Paul Cummins, I would say is a new hero for me. I've just been newly introduced to him. I've known of him for years, but hearing him speak tonight and knowing and experiencing part of his vision here and understanding a lot of his other visions in terms of bringing schools and education to underprivileged youth all around the world and especially in the city. And it's really inspiring to me that it's somebody who cares so deeply and can express himself so eloquently through his writings and accomplish so much with his life. And I look up to that and I admire it, and I hope that I could affect the world in a smidgen of the way that he has.
Can I add one more thing to that? On September 21st, it will be the International Day of Peace, and we will be honoring one of my favorite heroes, Ron Kovic, who wrote and is the subject of the movie Born on the 4th of July that Tom Cruise is the star of. And he was a Vietnam veteran, and he has committed the last 40 years of his life to speaking out on behalf of those who believe in peace and nonviolence as a solution to world problems. So I hope you'll stay tuned and be part of our celebration on the International Day of Peace, September 21st, at the Herb Alpert Educational Village and the Jerry Moss Theater. And you guys will hopefully be on the red carpet and be taking part in that event, or planning something at your school, that would also celebrate peace in your community. So September 21st is the International Day of Peace, and we need more peacemaker heroes in the world. So.
To peace.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.